Hey everyone, Barry here from Music Tech Info. In this video, we'll be talking about the new version 4.5 of SUNO that has literally just dropped and all of the features regarding that and giving it a good test. So let's get started. So on the main website of suno.com, you've got here version 4.5 new era unlocked, and there's a lot of updates on this. So we've got things like more expressive music, greater variety and accuracy in genres, richer vocals, unlock new levels of creativity. For Pro and Premier users, go cook. So you've got Create with 4.5 and you've got Learn More. So if we have a look at Learn More.
I said step up in the room and y'all gon' give me my respect.
So here we are, we've got version 4.5 with a new era unlocked. So it says to make your own music is to transform inspiration into reality, bringing to life what your mind has already heard. It's crafting how your song should feel, sound, unfold from genre to voice to melody. That moment when your musical ideas become sound, which is magic. If you think about it, what this technology now does in terms of producing a full song, it requires a lot of intelligence in terms of understanding the genre, the feel of what you've put in, the text prompt, the accuracy. There's so much that goes into it in terms of the vocals and that kind of thing. So it says that the magic is now more accessible than ever with our new model 4.5, which is the most expressive model yet. It levels up creativity with more dynamic music, greater variety and accuracy in genres, and richer vocals. The experience is more intuitive with creations that better match your vision. You can now use evocative descriptions while creating songs for more inspiration. You can use the new prompt enhancement helper to help transform your genre ideas into detailed instructions. With 4.5, we're also releasing tools to help better express yourself, such as mix and match features like personas, covers and extend, which I've featured on this video before, making your favourite covers longer and much more. New model, new creativity unlocked. Try 4.5 and listen to your mind's music. So what's new in version 4.5? First of all, we've got expanded genres and genre mashup. Genre options have expanded significantly, and version 4.5 follows genres more closer than ever. You can do things like punk rock, jazz house, Gregorian chant, and it'll understand the difference. Genre combinations also work better, combining styles like Midwest emo with neo soul or EDM with folk creates more cohesive and creative music. So it just allows a lot more control in terms of what you're asking it to do. You've got enhanced voices, so vocals now have an enhanced range as well as more emotion, such as emotional depth. You can create everything from delicate, intimate performances to powerful deliveries with vibrato. So that's really good because a lot of the vocals, particularly with AI vocals, aren't always the best. That's something to bear in mind as well. We've also got on here more complex sounds. So the new model captures subtle musical elements that add depth, from natural tone shifts to instrument layering to fine sound details. Descriptions like uplifting nostalgic tones, leaf textures, or melodic whistling can now directly shape your music. So you can be a lot more experimental, and the results will pick up on that experimentalness of what you're trying to do. Smarter prompt interpretations. It understands better on the new model and translates your descriptions, capturing the details, moods, and instruments you specify. Now, both emotional nuances and technical musical elements are better reflected in your song. We've also got prompt enhancement helper, where you can make the most of your 4.5's new complexity with the prompt enhancement helper, which sees your genre ideas evolve into rich, detailed style descriptions that you can use as is or tweak to your liking. They've upgraded covers and personas. They've received major enhancements. So covering songs should keep more of a melodic detail. Genre switching has been improved, so you can turn your favourite rock song into a house remix to hear the transformation. Combine covers and personas, which wasn't possible before. You can use them together to remix voice, style and structure all set at once. Together they unlock infinite creative possibilities. Faster creation for your tracks, which is really good, so that's been substantially improved, giving you more time to experiment and refine. This is a big one. You can now extend your song length up to 8 minutes long. So previously it was 4 minutes, and that's been upgraded to 8, which a lot of fans have been asking for, whilst still maintaining the quality and coherence throughout. as well as improved audio. Now this is another big one because it features more balanced, fuller mixes, reduces both the audio degeneration and the shimmer effects, which a lot of people do complain about. So that they haven't completely gone, but they've been, reduced significantly. Your songs better maintain consistent sound quality from beginning to end, even in longer compositions. So make a 4.5 song now and keep an ear out, more's on the way. We can't wait to see what you'll make. Team SUNO. And that's really good. Now, normally with a point of a release, you're getting minor enhancements. This seems as though the Team SUNO have really upped their game in this release, so it's going to be interesting when I check it out how it actually sounds. Now, I did quickly want to check their Discord as well, so we will just quickly check SUNO because they've got a bit more information on here. So you've got, in terms of being a bit more clearer, so you've got expanded genres and smarter mashups. So there's way more genre option, and understands them more accurately than ever. Blends like Midwest, emo and neo soul or EDM. Enhanced voice, so vocals are hit harder with more depth, emotion and range. From whispers to power hooks, it delivers with more feeling for your vocals. Complex textured sounds, making your music shine with layered instruments, tone shifts and sonic details with depth. Prompts like leaf textures now come through with clarity and dimension. Better prompt adherence, so your words hit harder in the text prompt, so you can be more accurate with your mood, your vibe, your instruments and detail captured with precision. So what you imagine is what you hear. Prompt enhancement helper, which is basically where you can drop in a rough idea, drop in a few tags and hit the enhance button to get a rich, fully formed style prompt you can roll with your remix. So they've upgraded covers and personas, which I've said. Genre switching feels seamless. Personas better preserve the vibe and character of your track. They can be combined, which I've said. Also from 4 minutes to 8 minutes without using the extend feature, which is massive, as well as the improved quality, which is fuller, more balanced mixes with reduced shimmer and degradation. Everything sounds better. As you can imagine with this, the response has been really good. On social media, a few people are still complaining about it, that they're not really impressed with the new model. Of course, you can still use previous models if you want to use those. So let's test out the model now then. So as an example, we've got particular genres down the bottom that you might want to click on and use. For example, you've got an example here. You can choose the dice to actually change that prompt if you want to. So let's try and test this out, shall we? So I'm going to go with a deep male singer using genre pop and synth pop, melodic and catchy chorus. Okay, and won't click on instrumental. And what we'll do, we'll keep it simple for now on the simple option and we'll click create. So it's got 2 generations over here. Now it says that it should be faster in terms of generating, so we'll see how much quicker this is. Okay, so it's done the titles, it's done a lot more information in terms of the text prompt. So yeah, I can see here it's really given a larger text prompt here, and it's done, so that is a lot quicker. So let's have a listen to Neon Nights on the first one, shall we? Right, let's go. Okay, the reverb used on that synth is really good. The bass, the mix sounds really high quality as well. City lights, they flicker like stars that forget the rhythm. Okay, I can definitely hear an improvement with the vocals. Of time in the spaces we met, you said hold your breath, let the moment begin. Sounds really authentic. But the clock keeps ticking like a silent spin. Echoes of shadows, the night pulls me near. Yeah, the quality of the mix is really high quality compared to previous versions.
Haunted connection is crystal clear. I'm lost in a maze where the
The drum beat's crystal clear as well.
glow disappears. The hum of the room now rings through my ears. Neon nights alive in the dark.
Yeah, I can hear the vocal complexity and the depth of the vocal really coming through now. They've definitely got it right in terms of the vocal range as well. There's definitely more in emotion there and range as well, and good chorus.
Your name's a fire igniting my heart.
There's harmony in the background as well, which I can hear that sounds quite authentic. There's a lot, yeah, definitely less of the noise coming through. It sounds a lot clearer this time round. Yeah, a lot less shimmer.
Under the glow where our stories collide.
Yeah, this model's very good on this example.
I see forever in your electric eyes. Oh, your electric eyes.
I can tell that the mix is now completely maxed out, like there's not much headroom anymore, which is a bit of a shame, and that is something that people are complaining about currently on social media. Whether that will change, I don't know. These models are being updated all the time. This is the worst it's going to get, right? So AI music in just a year has come so much further than I anticipated. It's becoming a lot harder to tell if something's been AI music generated or not. I'm just so impressed with the vocals. It sounds, the vocal mix is a lot clearer and distinctive, whereas previous versions it really wasn't like that on the vocals. It was really mashed into the mix of the track, of the instrumental, which is really hard. It might even be clearer now to extract stems out of tracks using 4.5 because the mix is a lot clearer. We even had a bit of vibrato on that little end synth as well. Now let's check the next one, shall we? So this next one is the same title, but it's 2 minutes 35.
City lights, they flicker like stars that forget the rhythm of time and the spaces we met. You said, hold your
Again, really good vocal, really enhanced compared to what it used to be.
breath, let the moment begin, but the clock keeps ticking like a silent spin. Echoes of shadows, the night pulls me
Really nice doubling of vocals and harmony.
near. A haunted connection is crystal clear.
And again, the emotion's really good.
I'm lost in a maze where the glow disappears. The hum of the room now rings through my ears. Neon nights alive in the dark. Your name's a
What I would say is the overall quality of this track isn't as good as the last one. However, I'd say the mix is a lot better. There's a lot more headroom in this track.
fire igniting my heart. Under the glow where our stories collide. I see forever in your electric eyes.
Again, a really good example. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to try and test the genre expansions bit here. So I'm going to go with some of these. So 90s house mixed with soulful gospel, okay? I've gone to the custom this time, just to let you know, and I'm going to let it do its own lyrics because I want to see what it can do. I'm going to exclude hip hop. So we've got 90s house, soulful gospel, okay? I'm going to leave it completely open to let it do what it wants to do. And I'll give it a title of 90s House Soul Gospel. And we will click create. You can save the prompt as well for further reference if you wanted to keep the same prompt for many different generations. That is possible. Yeah, it's a lot quicker, guys, in terms of, gosh, it's done. That is super fast. So if I click create again, It really doesn't take long to get the track just done, does it? Look, it's already there. It's going to generate the thumbnails now. Wow, that's super quick. Okay, let's listen to the top one. Okay, I'm getting a 90s house vibe and definitely the soulful gospel vocals. The beat's really good, actually.
I was low down in the shadows, lost in gray. Then the rhythm found me, and it took me away.
Wow, that's so good. That's really good. The vocals amazing. I detect the house and soul gospel. I think that's nailed the genre expansions.
Woke up my spirit from the depth of the night. Feel the beat in my chest. Now my soul's taking flight. Lift me higher, take me above. With the rhythm and the power of love. Feel the light now, shining so bright. Dancing in the glory till the morning's first light. Dancing in the glory till the morning's first light.
Wow, I'd say that's like 80% there in terms of radio quality. It's very, very close now compared to like the 50-60% where we were maybe 6 months ago. So let's have a listen to the second generation. Definitely 90s beat here. Piano.
I was low down.
90s house vocals.
I was low down in the shadows, lost in gray. Then the rhythm found me and it took me away. Woke up my spirit from the depth of the night. Feel the beat in my chest. Now my soul's taking flight. Lift me higher, take me above. With the rhythm and the power of love.
Wow, the range of the vocal has really improved, you know. And as I say, the expression, the emotion is really coming through now. Sounds like 90s sampled vocals, really.
Feel the light now shining so bright. Dancing in the glory till the morning's first light.
Big build up now. Yeah, well good together track, to be honest. Let's have a listen to the third one. Saxophone. Okay, maybe more soul influence this time. And the 90s piano. Wow, the saxophone's got a lot of emotion. I mean, yes, this is currently an instrumental and the saxophone is the vocalist, if that makes sense. But it's still a good song. It's really down to what you're after. I mean, there's a lot of people that want absolute perfection and complete control over these AI generations, and that's still not possible. You know, you still need to generate a lot, tweak a lot to get the right track. I mean, from my point of view, I'll then put it into my digital audio workstation. I'll extract the stems, I'll listen to each piece in turn, I'll change what I need to with my own instruments, maybe a new drum beat. So there's a lot that I personally do with the track. So I'm accepting that, 80% is good enough for me for a generation. But other people may be like, no, I want 100%, I want 95%. And you do get sport with these generations. If you listen to some of my earlier videos of SUNO, you'll really hear the difference. I can't hear the shimmer either. The shimmer's they've worked really hard on this, and I can tell the shimmering is so much better, such less than what it was. I mean, I could probably gauge it at around between maybe 20% of a track. You could hear the shimmer, maybe a bit more in some cases, maybe a bit less. Now it feels a bit more like the 10%, maybe even less than that, depends on the generation. I'm just going to skip ahead. Very good track, not what I'm after, but very good indeed. And if that was on a CD, I would have, and I heard it on the hi-fi, I would personally think that that was done properly and not AI generated at all. I mean, from my point of view as a musician, I'm glad that I've been making music since the age of 8, because any new musician now, people will question whether everything's AI generated and whether they're authentic. And it's nice to say, yeah, I haven't, used AI music until the point of it starting, which can make artists a bit more reputable. Let me know what you think in the comments about that. Then we've got the 4th generation here. Again, really chill, relaxed vibe. Saxophone again. Okay, great. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to listen to the best of 4.5 now. So I've literally just found that in the library. So we've got Ali from SUNO's playlist here. We've got some 4.5 examples that have recently been generated just obviously this week. So we're going to have a quick listen to some of these. So we got You Make Me Wanna, a cover. So we've got Club Energy, Hard Techno.
I'm just sitting back thinking of you, awake all night.
Wow, that vocal's so good.
Maybe I'm out of my mind, but I don't think I wanna lose this high.
And I'll keep saying it, but the emotion and the range of the enhanced voices is probably the most important thing for me. And getting rid of that, the hissing noise was so annoying. The fact that has been shimmer has been a lot less now is just so much better for SUNO.
The way you lay and tell me that you need that, my alibi every
And those people at the beginning that said that AI music doesn't have any emotion certainly isn't the case anymore.
time that we lie, every line that comes from your mouth has me hypnotized, drowning in your narrative tide, like I'm sinking in the sweat on your.
By the way, if you need me to review your music, guys, if you're musicians and you do AI music generations or even typical music, I've got a new channel out called Barry's Music Reviews. It's BARRIE, Barry's Music Reviews. Check me out. There's a link in there for a $5 gig if you want me to do that.
On your brow.
Summertime.
There's a fly buzzing around the ocean.
So we got blues building with an increasingly louder drum beat into a dance-forward uplifting EDM song. Synth come in at the beat drop. So let's
Screen door.
find out.
Grandpa's in his chair in the shade on the porch, shelling peas with his long nose pliers,
Nice animated.
betting on rain with the other old timers. And I was barefoot walking down a back
Build up.
road, going to the river, gonna skip some that I just lost. And it's hot like hell and humid like heaven, got the windows
So good.
down, radio station spitting out songs I don't wanna listen to. All I wanna hear is you. And there was lightning, and I was falling,
So catchy, I love that. My Back Hurts, a jazzy and upbeat bossa nova house song with salsa influences and a UK garage beat. Jazzy vocals. That's so bossa nova.
I'm over all this awkward architecture. That's alliteration. I'm skipping past sizzling streets, searching for silence. That's alliteration. I'm so sick of all this syncopation. That's alliteration. 'Cause I
Float, float, float. Ethereal, washed out textures of dream pop with glitch techno. Gets faster and builds energy over time.
ocean, I start to fly.
It used to be the case in SUNO that you put in a text prompt and some of the times you'd think it really hasn't focused on the text prompt at all. It's just done its own thing. This seems a lot more accurate now with what you're after.
I am floating.
Dream pop.
Travel is remember.
So good.
To never forget.
By the way, on this channel I do feature SUNO, Udio, Refusion, the main three of the AI music generators. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a like as well. Let me know what you think of SUNO 4.5. It's absolutely blown me away, if I'm completely honest. I wasn't expecting much from this 4.5 release, and going down the list of everything that it's got in terms of new features and improvements, yeah, let's be honest, a lot more improvements in terms of the model generation, particularly the vocals being more accurate in terms of what the text prompt is, you know, faster creation. It's just brilliant. So let me know what you think about 4.5 and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye.